Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, bringing you this week's edition of Thursday Throwdown. I know I said we'd go early and do it Wednesday. I was wrong. Things got pushed back, some travel issues. We're here, our normal time on Thursday, which can only mean one thing, that our women's tournament HCW Ladies Night has been pushed back a day. So, Saturday, around this time, we will have our women's only show. And I am very excited for that show. But that is Saturday. This is today. This is Throwdown. And we have some huge matches for you this week, including the debut of another RSW superstar in BJM. That's what I'm going to call him. He doesn't have a real name to me. He has initials. We're going to keep it that way. In a triple threat match against Andrew Stevens and Bryce Warren, we also have an explosive co-main event hot off the heels of Monday Mayhem. It looks like the Fallen have chosen another victim, as well as your world heavyweight champion, the Iceman, Lance Walker, in the main events of today's show. When you're the world champion, what do you expect? You've earned that main event. So we are ready to kick things off with a triple threat match. Yes. Don't start, because now I'm going to call him Big John and he's going to hate it. But when all else fails, remember one thing. And that's everyone loves a BJ. I don't think there's any denying that. First day the company already has that exclusive HCW merchandise. Sort of a mixed bag here of a reaction. By mixed bag, it sounds like a lot of booze. Bajowski. Hey now, there's only one man that's allowed to blow the pyro budget here at HCW, and that's the hybrid champ. And a man we haven't seen in about a month. Andrew Stevens is back in an HCW ring. Did you just call him a malicious mountaineer? Oh man, I feel like we have to put that somewhere. So not only do we have an RSW wrestler in our opening contest, Iceman has been pulling double duty yet again and picked up a victory last night on RSW Unhinged, or Revolt. I'm sorry, it was Revolt. I get the days mixed up. Big tag team match with Father Bages, or as I like to refer to them, Team Fist. Friends in similar tights. And yes, I stole that from other people, and I will continue to say it, because I like those other people too. Speaking of people I like, the man who's been endorsed by the very best in this business, Bryce Warren, is pumped to be back in an HCW ring. It's only been like 2 weeks. He's acting like he's been gone months. This man loves this business, loves this company. And the fans in turn love Bryce Warren. Took a big step by moving out of the Super Junior division last season. Step up in competition. He's had a handful of matches since Smokeout. Two. Andrew Stevens, Bryce Warren, the debut of BJM. And Andrew Stevens immediately slides out of the ring. Let these two have at it. After the lockup there, Warren with that arm wringer takedown. Now working on the left arm of BJ. BJ to his feet though with the back body drop. And Andrew Stevens picking his spots, comes in, snaps off that neck breaker. Andrew Stevens always been an extremely calculated wrestler, though he's not had much success. He's always put on amazing matches, as you see there, taking out both men. Nasty European uppercut from Bryce, while BJ's having it out with a couple of fans in the front row. Stevens able to roll through that neck breaker into one of his own. Stevens has a point to prove here tonight. BJ looking for that chop block, but the leg was who planted it? I can't even talk. It was planted, and then he got planted with that huge spinning back suplex. Nasty drop kick from Bryce, picture perfect to the top rope. Rule number one, always be looking. Beautiful moonsault by Bryce. Bryce left the Super Junior, but the Super Junior won't leave Bryce. Going for that overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Bryce blocks with that leg. Hip toss. Snaps off the DDT. And a nasty kick to the chest there. People get a little misunderstood. He's a fan favorite. He bounces around. He has a good time. But Bryce has a vicious streak. There's another DDT. Plants Stevens before turning his attention to BJ. In the corner now. Irish whip into Stevens, and then a flying clothesline from Bryce, who has him hooked. Modified sleeper suplex from Andrew Stevens. Andrew Stevens is an extremely dangerous man. He is in the hands of Bryce Warren now, whipped back into that corner, but fighting out with the elbow. Bryce going for the super kick, sidestepped into that back lariat. Reverse DDT. Turns attention to BJ now, going for that. Oh, he has him. No, decided to go with the modified Russian leg sweep. He had the Cobra Clutch locked in. Realized BJ was getting free. Turned into a Russian leg sweep. Now, into the tombstone. BJ could be out, but Bryce with the Northern Lights, no bridge. Iceman might take his name off the back of the shirt for that one. Now BJ sweeps the leg like a Cobra Kai student right to the top rope. Going for the Alabama Jam. No water in the pool. BJ, though, back to his feet. Sends Bryce into the corner. Back elbow from Bryce. Bryce's ring awareness, second to very few in this business. Goes for the neck breaker. BJ has none of it. Basement dropkick takes him out of the knee, but Stevens in. Onto the shoulders for a fireman's carry. Gets taken down with a reverse DDT. BJ is cleaning house early. Or late. You know. Goes for that spin kick. Off the ropes. Calf kick. Second calf kick. Ducks the lariat. Holds on. Big neck breaker. Beautiful combo from BJ. Rule number one, Bryce always be looking. Bryce pulled off that top rope into a gory bomb. Busted him open, it looked like. Falls into the cover. And Bryce able to kick out at 2.9 with the help of Andrew Stevens, but Bryce is busted open. BJ letting them hands fly while the crowd lets the boos go. Big chop to the chest there. And BJ going for a suicide dive, eats a forearm. Andrew Stevens will not play that game today, sir. Now off the Russian leg sweep. Bryce turns his attention to Stevens. Big right hand on the turnaround. Fireman's carry from Bryce. Andrew Stevens and Bryce Warren back and forth action. Arm wringer takedown. BJ making his way back to his feet. Stuffs him with the shoulder. Andrew Stevens, if it wasn't for the ropes, would be on the floor. Bryce on the floor. BJ jaw-jacking the competition. Pays for it with an elbow, but fights back with a forearm. Kick. Snaps off that DDT. I like it. Old school. But Bryce right there. Kick. Cover. BJ able to escape the pin at 2. Bryce back to his feet now. Snaps off an ego trip right to BJ. And Andrew Stevens in there to break it up at 2.5. Gotta think this match was over with. Another Russian leg sweeps. This one on Stevens. Bryce standing tall with the blood pouring from his forehead. Puts all the weight on that left knee of Stevens, trying to pop it. Runs through, clothesline, hooks him, half Nelson Bulldog. And BJ takes time to taunt and eats a drop kick. Chip Stackworth, what is rule number 1? Bryce goes into the pin on Stevens. Pulls him back down into that figure 4 necklock, looking to slow things down a bit. But Stevens has absolutely none of it. Gets back to his feet, but eats a nasty forearm from Bryce. Into the corner. Goes low with the kick. Corkscrew, split leg, moonsault. Stevens just pops back up with a short arm shoulder tackle, taking his opponent down. BJ back in the ring, breaks it up before we even get to a count of 1. Flying forearm from BJ. All 3 men in this match busted open. Has him hooked. Teardrop suplex to Stevens. BJ to the top. Gets caught by Bryce. No. Stuffs it. Right hand. Diving foot straight awareness. Pulls him away from those ropes. Forearm to the face. And BJ, in his debut in a high-class wrestling ring, picks up the victory. After eating that tombstone earlier in the match, I thought it was over. Right here. Gory bomb. And if Stevens wouldn't have rolled, they would have collided heads. And that would have been beautiful. Bryce would find a way to stay in it there, although he would be busted open. All 3 men busted open by the end of the match. There's Bryce with that beautiful split leg, corkscrew moonsault. And right there, Bryce would try to take him off the top. He'd stuff it. Forearm, diving foot stomp, victory. BJM stands tall. Brown Jug Molly with the... I hate you, Chip. He is not... He might be Brown Jug Molly. Call him what you want. The only thing anybody should call him at this point is winner. Against 2 very game opponents here tonight. BJM standing tall. Bug juice. Speaking of RSW, we also have Colby Gibson in the house. Our Super Junior champion, also representing 2 brands, had an open challenge That open challenge was answered by Samuel Osborne, who I'm pretty sure did not take his meds today. I don't know how this is going to go. I get very scared of him sometimes. Samuel Osborne picking up that huge victory last week in the triple threat 2 weeks ago. Excuse me. Now looking to set his sights on the top prize of his division. But to do that, you got to get through prime time. Yeah, I think if that triple threat victory taught us anything, it's you definitely cannot sleep on Samuel Osborne. Mainly because he reminds me of It, and I don't want to sleep around It. But partially because the man is insane, and I don't think he cares if he gets booed or cheered, wins or loses. He cares about hurting people, and that is destructive. Well, he hasn't jumped the fan yet, which is always good. I'm always afraid we're going to get a lawsuit when Osborne comes out, but he went right to the ring. Oh, wait, no. Nope, there he goes. He's out. Don't hit the kid. Please don't hit the kids. He's getting in kids' faces. Man, he's from the Fifth Element. And in the middle of the Osborne insanity comes the Super Junior Champion, wasting no time getting to the ring. Usually stops to pose, have a little bit of fun, listen to the music. Not today. Just going straight to the ring. Samuel Osborne one-on-one with the Super Junior Champion. We told you we had a big show, man. We got champions all over the place. Osborne snaps off that suplex to start the match. Prime Time, though, ready for it. Pops to his feet off the jawbreaker into the crucifix driver. Decided not to hold on for the pin. Knew it was too early. Now to the left arm, pop to the elbow. Primetime knows how to get it done, and he proved it by winning a championship in his first month with the company. Oh, goes for the diving forearm, and Osborne snatches him out of midair with a power slam. This is what I'm saying. You can't underestimate Crazy. And a jawbreaker from the Psycho Clown himself. I feel like that's gimmick infringement, and I shouldn't say it again. Osborne lines him up, both feet to the temple. Colby able to roll through. Still in the clutches of Osborne. Over the top, eats the right hand. Now this is where I wouldn't want to be, on the floor with an insane person. To be honest, I wouldn't want to be anywhere with Samuel Osborne, but that is neither here nor there. As the referee has started his count, these two fight it out on the outside. Osborne snaps off that arm breaker. Primetime doing push-ups, just taunting Osborne, and would pay for it immediately. Osborne slides into the ring. Nasty Saito suplex. Only a count of one. Primetime is game here this evening. Kick right to the side of the head from Osborne, though. Gibson again with that jawbreaker into the Tanahashi. Springboard goes for the leg drop. Nobody home. Osborne answers back with a kick right to the chest cavity. Pulls him to his feet. Vertical suplex from Osborne. A lot of stank on that. Now into the cover. Forearm right to the face. Primetime still has a lot left in him. Kicked out hard. Primetime up with the knee lift. Turns and taunts right back at him. Has him hooked. Release fisherman suplex from a seated position. I dig it. Osborne into the corner now. Toss him away. Double jump into the clothesline. Standing drop kick. Ducks under. Nasty stomp right through the chest of Osborne. And Colby with a second win here. Going for a brainbuster. Osborne knees his way out of it. Goes low. Pump handle. Neck breaker. Osborne has the champ in a precarious position. Center of the ring. Forearm to the face. And Primetime able to kick out at 2. Match continues. Up to his feet, breaks the grip, European uppercut. Now has him up on his shoulders. Detonation kick, alarm clock kick, call it what you want. I call it effective. Pulls Osborne to his feet before whipping him into the corner. Putting him up top, looking for some high impact offense here. Hooks those legs. Spider suplex. Stays up. Frog splash could be over. Deep hook of the leg. And Osborne staying alive, kicking out at 2. Primetime pulls him to his feet. Sits him down with a Michinoku driver. No pin. At this stage of the match, you got to go for as many pins as possible. But Osborne immediately pops back up and hits that short arm shoulder tackle. And the Psycho Clown himself to the top rope. Goes for the elbow. No water in the pool. Now Primetime back up. This time with a corkscrew moonsault. Proving why he is the Super Junior Champion. But Osborne refusing to give in, using that leg strength to shove the champion back. Now pulls him into that figure 4 neck lock. Primetime able to escape. You're missing an amazing Super Junior match that could be over. No. Turned the pump handle into the suplex. Thought he was going for that big neck breaker. Out at 2. Osborne looking to make a statement here, but gets caught over the shoulder judo toss. Another short arm shoulder tackle from the challenger. Whips him around by his neck before snapmaring him down. And follows with that elbow. To the top of the head. There's one to the chest. Now up to the top. Going for that diving knee. Nobody home. Both men running each other, but Osborne gets the better of it with that swinging neck breaker. corkscrew forearm takes the champion down. And Samuel Osborne has pinned the Super Junior champion. There you see that nasty Saito suplex that I feel like was the beginning of the end. Primetime wasn't the same after being dropped on his neck there. Vertical suplex. Lots of power, lots of speed. Of course, the champion would continue the match, but right there, pump handle, neck breaker to the knee. That move is vicious, and I don't know how the champion kicked out. Probably because the ref took 20 minutes to get over there and count. Then he would follow it up with the pump handle suplex. Man has an affinity for pump handles. And right here, pulls the champion to his feet. Corkscrew forearm. Lots of stank right on the jawline. Pretty sure Primetime was knocked out. And Osborne celebrates the victory. Going into the Uprising pay-per-view, Osborne has one up over the champion. But we don't always know what that's going to mean. Some weird things happen at Uprising. We'll talk about that later. Right now, we need to talk about this rivalry between Valkyrie and TJ Ramirez. And the fact that TJ Ramirez has not only been a pain in the side of Valkyrie, she is the center of some controversy. On Monday's show, Superstar lost his mind when he found out she joined. And then this past Monday, match with Victor Black where he would eventually get choked out. And then today, Ricky Shea in the co-main event takes on Wizard. It's not over between these guys. But we get straight to the action as TJ grabs a hold of the headlock off the ropes. Shoulder tackle takes Valkyrie down. Pulls her to her feet. Flying armbar. Transitions into the Fujiwara. And we get straight to it in this one. We wrestling. TJ looking to punish Valkyrie for taking about 9 months of her career away. TJ is back to cause some havoc. But if anybody knows anything about havoc, it's Valkyrie, who has been destroying this women's division since her debut as she plants TJ with that one-arm spine buster. Now to the leg, jams it right down into the mat. Valkyrie to the second. Big senton from Valkyrie. TJ back to her feet though, going for Michinoku of sorts, no. Big belly to back suplex from Valkyrie. These two know each other very well. A series of matches in season 1 plus the match from last week. TJ looking to do damage the way she knows how. Hit from all angles. Springboards into the frog splash. Valkyrie though, right there with that jawbreaker. And just slams her with all her might. It seems to not even affect TJ at this point, who pops to her feet, snaps off a tiger neck chancery. And a drop kick in between the shoulder blades. TJ up the ropes. Drops the axe handle, but Valkyrie answers back with that overhead kick and a running STO. Space Tornado Ongawa. TJ still in this matchup, kicks out at 2. Valkyrie gonna work on the neck, the surgically repaired neck, thanks to her. If you don't remember or if you didn't see it, hold on. Big running senton from Valkyrie. Valkyrie with the back suplex facebuster she uses so many times. Slammed TJ, caught her chin on the top rope and snapped her neck back violently in season 1. She would go on to miss the rest of the season and would not come back until recently. But back to the action. Valkyrie is able to sidestep that chop block. Catches the kick and a nasty clothesline puts TJ down. Falling headbutt from Valkyrie. Nothing pretty about her offense, just effective. Second rope senton. Going for the big slam. TJ fights out, holds on with the neck breaker. Going for that big right hand. Valkyrie blocks, answers back with a stiff forearm. Looking to end it, Widow's Peak. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. TJ able to roll that shoulder at 2.5. Staying in this matchup. After that big jawbreaker comes that wheelbarrow stunner. In their first match, we saw her use it about 3 times. 3 times in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Going for the frog splash. Shades of her husband there. Another running senton from Valkyrie. Trying to drive the oxygen out of the body. Off the ropes. Leg drop. Leg drop. Beautifully done. TJ now looking to use some of the speed, moving around awfully fast in this one. Pulls her into the corner. Drop kick right between the shoulder blades again. Looping right hand, turns her around. Whoa! Drops her on the knee. We need to come up with a name for that. Chip, come up with a name for that. It's your job, isn't it? That was a beautiful maneuver from TJ. Just spun her around, dropped her face first on that knee. Rule number 1, Valkyrie always be looking as she eats a calf kick. Puts her on the ropes. Could be looking for that super... No. To the outside. Lope Suicida through that bottom and middle rope. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot. Fallen Star. Valkyrie off that nasty forearm has TJ stunned on the floor. Count of 6. Valkyrie breaks the count to hit her with a STO on the outside. And a knee strike right to the side of the head. Valkyrie looking to win this thing any way possible. No. She's going up top. drops the elbow from the ring to the floor. And TJ somehow, it's like the pain gives her a second wind. Sends Valkyrie face first off the ring post. But Valkyrie fights back with an arm breaker. Now TJ, Valkyrie with an arm drag. This thing continues. Big right hand and a big boot. Turns her inside out. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. TJ staying alive yet again. Has her up. Over the shoulder. Widow's Peak. Go for the pin. Stop wasting time. Center of the ring, leg hooked. I heard 3. The ref says the shoulder was out before. I don't know how I feel about that one. As the boos rain down on the referee. Valkyrie deciding instead of fighting it, she's going to inflict more action. Able to fight out. Seated drop kick from the top rope. TJ, big right hand, looking for the fallen star one more time. Bang! Elbow dropping that left knee, trying to take the vertical base away from the much larger Valkyrie. He still fights back, jawbreaker, STO, and she hung her neck on that bottom rope. Did you see her neck snap? This was the same thing I said about 9 months ago. I don't like that at all. Now stomping away at the neck. I don't think anybody's right or wrong in this situation. I don't know. I can't say anybody's gone too far. But Val going for the splash and nobody home. Basement drop kick from TJ as the action continues. Off the ropes. Leg drop. One more time. Spinning leg drop. Arm drag from Valkyrie, looking to stay alive here. Goes for the overhead belly to belly and a rake of the eyes from TJ. Regalplex coming. Shades a superstar as she plants her. Leg hooked. Valkyrie kicks out at 2.5. Set on the ropes. Reversal, we've seen it before. Super R-type, center of the ring. Referee counted 2, make it 3. As TJ picks up the victory off the Super R-type. Looking to go to the back, but changed her mind. Now putting the boots to her. Stomping away at Valkyrie. Series is now even. We will see what happens at Ladies' Night. And now our co-main event of the evening. After what happened on Mayhem the last 2 weeks with Superstar and Victor Black, Wizard had to step up when he heard Ricky Shea say some not so fun things about his best friend, longtime tag team partner. Wizard felt he had to step in, and Ricky always down for a fight. These two never liked each other anyway. This dates back What are we at, Chip? You're the historian. When was the first meeting between Wizard and Ricky Shea? Well, yeah, it was Rivalry of the Year 2003. There you go. Sitting on it damn near 14 years. These men hate each other. And we are going to renew it down the line, as they say. These are not kids anymore. These are two of the greatest professional wrestlers on the planet. Ricky Shea, right back to the mantle of most dangerous man on earth. Wizard has some gray in that goatee, but he will still kick your face off. Yeah, they're kind of old. Not as old as Iceman. Iceman's old. We get set for the action. The rivalry is real. And Wizard representing the Syndicate here. Can I just say the idea of Wizard in a suit is terrifying to me. He looks scary. Iceman is the oldest active high-class wrestling competitor. Besides, I guess you could say Bill the Bull, but he's only had one match this season. He doesn't really count. He's not an active member of the roster. So Iceman's an old fogey. Wizard's in the ring, and I'm too afraid to call him old to his face. Probably because Japanese 37 is like American 18. One half of those newly minted World Tag Team Champions. Ricky Shea displaying that belt proudly. He is also the only current two-time HCW champion. That is correct. That is an extremely good point. Because as you know, when we were forced to change the name and forced to rebrand ourselves, we can talk about the fact that he is a 14-time champion, well, 15-time champion overall, but we can now officially recognize high-class wrestling as its own section. So yes, he is the only two-time champion, 15-time overall, and Ricky immediately goes to work on the arm of Wizard, excuse me. Make it a second time, flying armbar to Wizard. Although, to be fair, if there's any, then right before I could say it, kicks his face off. If there's anybody that is still dangerous without arms, it's Wizard, was what I was trying to say before he kicked the entire goatee off of Ricky Shea's face. Back to his feet, short arm shoulder tackle, right back to the arm. Now plants it and stomps it. Ricky looking to do long-lasting damage to an old-time rival. Diving elbow drop to the heart of Wizard. Jawbreaker, Wizard back up. Sends him off the ropes. Fireman's carry takeover. Ricky, very old school. Knows what he's doing, extremely technical. You know, we talk about guys like Adam Robinson. We talk about guys like Vic Pierre. I don't think there's a more technical wrestler on this roster than Ricochet. Putting the strikes to Wizard, forced to take a powder, catches a boot to the mush on the way back in. Rolls through that second kick, half and half suplex. Pulls him in, hooks the arm. Reverse DDT, holding on to the hammerlock. Ooh, I like that history. That's a good history. Ricky stomping away at the hand, trying to break the fingers of Wizard. That's a good point, too. Wizard, our inaugural Super Junior champion from back in the day, before he put on some pounds. Wizard jumps and disrespectful little donkey kick. That's why I love Wizard. Still knows how to have fun, still dangerous. Swanton from the second rope. Wizard, not the flyer he once was, but still the striker he's always been. Seated drop kick into the swinging DDT. Ricky able to kick out at 2. Wizard figure 4 neck lock, now dropping the elbows. The first person to be successful with that all night. 3 people tried, 3 people failed. Wizard doesn't know the meaning of the word fail. He does know how to climb that top rope, and he does still know how to fly. Waits for Ricky to get to his feet. Flying Liu Kang style kick. Now pulls him to his feet. 540 kick, 360 kick, call it what you want. It's a damn effective kick to the side of the head, spinning enziguri. Nah, we're not seeing a Dragon Rana. This is Throwdown. You'll be lucky if you see that smoke out. Wizard and Ricky continue the reversal after reversal. Although, speaking of flying, sends Ricky to the outside. Wizard off the ropes. Rope assisted tope con hello. See, old Wizard would have done it with no hands. Just saying. Springboard. Waiting for Ricky to get to his feet. Oh, I missed the flippity-dippity call. Damn it. Springboard drop kick missed. Ricky now going for the slam. No, Wizard over the shoulder. Holds on. Belly to back suplex. Into the cover. Leg hooked. Ricky stays alive, kicking out at 2. Starches him with that forearm. Again, going for the slam. Over the shoulder, into the German. Wizard playing no games here. Kawada style kicks to the forehead. And one soccer style kick to the back. Like I said, you can take out the arms all you want. The feet's what's going to kill you. Going for a cutter. Ricky says, no, sir. Arm breaker. Wizard catches the kick. Plants him into that single leg crab, trying to make the submission specialist tap out. Ricky able to fight out. Boot right under the jaw of Wizard as he rolls him. Blocks the strike. Stiff forearm. Into the Ricky Shea device. Pulls him away from the ropes. Ricky looking to make Wizard tap, and does. When was the last time you saw Wizard tap out? Abrupt ending to an amazing match. But Ricky has been working on those arms the entire match. Is that 360 kick? The flippity dibbity. Strike after strike. Wizard staying in this match. But right here, the submission did nothing but piss Ricky off. As he would get to his feet, block the strike, forearm, flying Ricky Shea device. Wow. So there's your question, folks. It's been almost 10 years since Wizards tapped out. Ricky Shea has done it in our co-main event of the evening. That match was amazing, and we still have more action. We're not done. We still got one more for you. And after last week's reveal of the third member of the triple threat, Alex Davis would attack the Iceman. And now, Iceman wants Davis. So we are set. Alex Davis in the main event, taking on your world heavyweight champion, the Iceman Lance Walker. And of course, Alex Davis will not be alone, as he has Steve Taylor in his corner. Although, to be fair, did you really expect him to come out alone? If you did, I don't think you know how this pro wrestling thing works. Alex Davis had one of the brightest futures in this company. Things went good for a while, won some championships, and he kind of fell off. And nobody really knew why. Yeah, this is definitely Throwback Throwdown. Because let us not forget, while I am talking about Alex Davis, that Alex Davis won his first heavyweight championship against the Iceman at Smokeout 2013? 14? Help me out, Chip. I know I'm close. As we are set for the main event. Nah, it wasn't 2012, was it? He's been with us for that long? Man. And Steve Taylor just points at the pride of the new triple threat. The young lion of the new triple threat. Or maybe it's just the guy he can hitch his wagon to try to make himself get over a little more. Ah, okay. There you go. That did happen, didn't it? Alex Davis waits on his tallest task in a long time. A rematch of 2012. Thanks to our historian, Chip Stackworth. And Ultra Violence makes his way to the ring. Your world heavyweight champion. More world titles than anybody in this company, including the guy who writes my checks, so I should probably be careful about what I say here. Alex Davis versus Iceman. The bell rings and we get it started. Iceman immediately out of the blocks with that neck breaker. Iceman changing the gear a little bit this week. Alex Davis taking it to the world champion early. Fist drop followed by that big kick. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex from the champion. I still can't believe Alex Davis is the third man. And Steve Taylor having words with Iceman. I think Iceman just wants to prove that, ultraviolet title or not, the man still knows how to get it done. Going for the Revolution. Instead gets caught with an implant DDT. Big back body drop from the champ. Alex Davis answers back with that boot from the ground. Double knees to the shoulders. Flying Meteora. Steve Taylor's thrown a chair into the ring. I don't know if anybody's seen it yet. Arm drag from the champion. Alex Davis able to sidestep that grapple. Leaping DDT. Steve Taylor distracting the ref. Davis wearing out Iceman with that chair. I don't think anybody really likes it. I think Steve went with the first thing he found. Why don't you have a talk with him, Chip? He likes you. He don't like me much. If I tell him I don't like the logo, I'm probably eating a knee and a sudden death and a doom bringer. Well, Alex Davis works on the lower back of the champion in that camel clutch. Iceman immediately pops back to his feet, drives him backwards. Single arm DDT there. Flying armbar, call it what you will. Overhead forearm. Iceman, nasty looping right hand, turns him around, half and half suplex, drops the challenger here. Stomp right to the back of the head. An elevation forearm, and Steve Taylor back up on that apron again. We know this match will happen. We don't know when. Sidestep Davis there. Arm drag from Iceman, puts him in the corner with the right hand. Now just choking the life out of Alex Davis. Now to the shoulders for the Lance Revolution. And it will be televised. Overhead kick, though, still in this match. Leaping DDT. Alex Davis, no slouch in this ring. Let's not forget, he was in the main event of Smokeout at 19 years old. So, let that sink in. Iceman shoots the half. Alex Davis kicks out at 2. Iceman back up, answers with the knee lift. And again turns his attention to Steve Taylor. I cannot wait for the match that will be coming between these two. Running knee. Alex Davis sends him to the floor. Could be looking for some good old-fashioned flippity-dibbity. No hands. Alex Davis, known for the strikes, but getting it done through the sky this evening. This man knows how to turn it up for a main event. Pulls Iceman to his feet. Sends him into the corner. Iceman with the reversal. Davis into the corner. No, gets those knees up. Missile drop kick from the second. Alex Davis getting a second win here. Flying forearm in the corner. Going for the choke. Iceman has none of it. Face plants the young Davis. And answers back with that low kick. Front face lock, European uppercut, big back chop. Boston knee party. What a combination from Davis. Now pulls him up. Right hand turns him around. And a teardrop suplex plants the Iceman in the corner. Alex Davis looking to end things here. Setting up that huge knockout knee. Takes the champion down. Back press, deep hook of the leg. And Iceman rolls that shoulder at 2.5, but that was close. Alex Davis trying not to be shocked by this situation, but he just gave Iceman his best shot. Arm drag sends Iceman away, trying to play defensive wrestler here. Caught with a swinging neck breaker. Iceman looking to put an end to the evening. Has him hooked. Icebreaker coming. Center of the ring. Gotta be it. 2, 3. The shenanigans not enough. As Iceman's able to prevail. There's the Lance Revolution from earlier in the match. Huge tope con hello. And after the big strike combo would end it with the Boston knee party. Knockout knee strike. Thought he had him after the huge combination. But Iceman would barely look at this. Barely rolls that shoulder. And off the icebreaker. Nobody kicks out of the icebreaker. Except Bake. He kicked out of one. Hard-earned victory for Iceman with blood pouring down his forehead from that exposed knee brace. Oh, is that what we're calling the running knee now? Daybreak? I like it. Well, there's a picture for your magazines right there, folks. We are done here tonight. But we are just 2 days away from our women's tournament. HCW Ladies Night will go live this Saturday. But that's Saturday and we're done. Done today. I hate to say it because it was such a great show. For all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena tonight, for Alex Davis putting on a hell of a show, the Iceman Lance Walker for coming through in the clutch. I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B.I. Double signing off. We'll see you on Saturday for Ladies Night.